The following is a presentation of Muddy River News.
So yeah, the Knights of Columbus is it's rooted in Catholicism. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Columbus was he was just the name that they chose because at the time, and I still believe this, he embodied that spirit of discipleship.
So you're surprised that Columbus is controversial?
Yes, I would say so, because to me he's not controversial at all. I mean, he discovered the New World, probably by accident because he was looking for a different route to the East Indies. At some point in time, the New World was going to get discovered, whether that was in 1492 or whether that was in 1992, whatever. It was going to get discovered. So for him to find it, he should not be controversial at all, because it could have been him or it could have been anybody throughout history.
And for the Knights of Columbus, is Columbus more about Catholicism than it is about Italian exploration or the acquisition of wealth?
For the Knights of Columbus, it's all about Catholicism. You have to be a Catholic man to be a member here. So basically, to me, Columbus embodies that spirit of discipleship, spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ. Whenever Jesus still was on the earth, he gave the apostles the Great Commission to go out and make disciples of all nations. I think Columbus embodies that. He brought, as he was exploring, as he was traveling, he brought with him priests to minister to the crew and also to minister to whoever they found. So it was just that spirit of spreading the gospel, spreading discipleship.
Now, the National Knights of Columbus, they did like a solidarity declaration with indigenous people. So there is an understanding of why indigenous people want their day recognized and how their view of Columbus is different. So you recognize that, or your thoughts?
We have no problems with indigenous people. They're great, and I'm sure there's probably indigenous people that are members of the Knights of Columbus. So we're glad to have them, and there's never been an issue, I don't think, between the Knights of Columbus and Native American indigenous people. So,
are you surprised that Columbus has become controversial?
I've heard about it, yes, but I'm not surprised. I'm surprised, I guess, to the point where I don't see why he should be. People like to make controversy out of anything, and I don't think there's any merit to it personally. He was a historic figure, like many other people, and he probably made good decisions, bad decisions, but I think he was doing the best he could at the time that he lived.
And in terms of the goals of the Quincy Knights of Columbus?
The purpose of the Knights in general, between the Quincy Council and Supreme Council and all the individual councils throughout the nation, and actually it's international. So, but the purpose is to empower men to live their faith at work, at home, in their parish, in their community, so we can basically spread the gospel of Jesus. It makes men stronger in their faith. We help to kind of build each other up and strengthen each other to live their faith. So that's the goal of the Supreme Council. That's the goal of the Quincy Council. Locally, nationally, there's a lot of different charitable events we're involved in. Personally, one of the events that I run myself is a Coats for Kids program that we donate coats to children in need in the here it'll be on November 9th this year in Quincy. So we do a lot of charitable events. The pillars of the Knights of Columbus are charity, unity, fraternity, and patriotism. Charity being the most important, because it's we have to build our foundation on love for our God and country and family. So we help those in need as much as we can. We help strengthen each other as much as we can. So that's the Coats for Kids program is one of those things. We also donate to food pantries here in Quincy. We have numerous, at all of our meetings, there's always requests for money that people are requesting for donations for charitable events, and if they're approved, we donate quite a bit of money to those charities. So that's the biggest goal for us, is to support our community and and all the charities that we as a Knights of Columbus support. the Knights were formed by blessed, his father, Michael J. McGivney. He's actually blessed. He's on his way to sainthood. The next step would be canonization. It was formed for as a choice that Catholic men could join this fraternal organization to have that the spirit of fraternity and brotherhood. The other big thing was insurance was a huge thing at that time as well, because years ago at that particular time, a lot of women did not work. So if the breadwinner, if the man of the house were to pass away, the women and children, the widow and the children will be left impoverished. So it was a way for them to give them stability if something were to happen to their husband.
Muddy River News. Our home, our news.